What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm QuittyBags, and today, my dudes, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a very super simple, easy XP farm using a zombie spawner or a skeleton spawner. As you dudes can see behind me, we are using a zombie spawner, and this is really good for early game XP if you can't afford to make the Enderman farm yet, or you just haven't beat the dragon. If you guys haven't seen the Enderman farm, make sure to check the link in the description. There is an amazing Enderman farm to use. All right, let's get started. Now, before we do, don't forget to smash that like button, and also if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that sub button. Alright, before I show you guys how to actually make this farm, let me show you how it works. Basically, the spawner spawns the zombies down here. The zombies flow down the water path. They go up a bubble elevator all the way up here. They get transferred from the bubble elevator down into a drop pit, which leads them down into here, and then into your collection room, where you actually kill them manually yourself using an auto clicker or however you want to kill them. All right, let's show you dudes what you need for this farm. You need 2 chests, 1 hopper, 3 slabs of your choice, 1 piece of soul sand, 3 signs, you need 2 fences, some kelp, 2 buckets of water to make an infinite water pool, and then also you're going to need some building blocks of your choice. It's up to you. I just made my whole thing out of cobble, so depending how yours generates down there, if you want to make it look pretty, make it all out of cobble, bring some, bring a couple stacks of cobble to clean it up, and then of course some temporary blocks, and you're good to go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is find yourself a dungeon. As you guys can see here, I found myself a zombie dungeon with a zombie spawner in it. Now, this can be a skeleton spawner as well. If you want to use a skeleton spawner, go ahead. This works with skeletons and zombies. The next thing you're going to want to do is dig the floor 2 deep underneath the spawner, just like that. And you're going to want to actually put 1 layer on the roof so that there's only 2 blocks from the actual spawner, like this. All right, so you want the roof only to be 2 high from the actual spawner, so we can break those. And then we're gonna dig out a 9x9 room, and in total it's gonna be 5 blocks high from that bottom block. So we're gonna dig this all out, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once we're done. All right, as you guys can see, I have my room lit up here, and I have a 9x9 room, and in total it's 5 blocks. So it's 1, 2 underneath the spawner, and then 1, 2 above the spawner, like that. So as you guys can see, this is your room we're going to be starting with. Now, to one side of the room here, we're just going to go ahead and break this, and we're going to put an infinite water pool right here because you're going to need it. And then what we're going to do is place 1 bucket of water in this corner and 1 bucket of water in this corner. Once you place those water buckets, you will see there'll be like a little pattern here, and we're going to actually go ahead and break this out here. Once you go ahead and break that out, you're going to actually pick up your 2 water buckets, and that's all the water you're going to actually need. I'm just going to break the water source because I'm on creative. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the center wall here, patch that back up, and we're going to dig 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we're going to dig out the bottom so that it's 3 high. And then down here, we're going to break 1, 2, just like that. So it's going to be 4 deep from this, 3 deep from there, and then 3 deep from here to the wall. You're going to grab your fences and put 2 fences down there, just like that. Then you're going to grab your 1 dirt block and place it right there on top of the block in front of the fence. Next, you're going to go ahead and remove the first block underneath of the water, just like this, all the way around. That way the water can actually flow all the way into this hole, and then when zombies spawn, they're just going to go all the way down into there. Next thing we're going to do is put 2 signs, 1 here and 1 here, just like that, in front of the dirt block. This is going to keep the water from the water elevator from actually mixing with this water. All right, so standing on the dirt block, we're going to go 27 blocks up. So these already count as 2 blocks, so I'm just going to use 27 dirt blocks in general. If you want to, you can hit F3, and right now we're at 27. Add 27 plus 27, and that is going to be 54. So you could also do it like that. All right, so as you guys can see here, we're at 54, and now we're going to place a water bucket at our feet and break it, and we're going to go all the way down with this. And then at the bottom, we're going to grab our kelp, and we're going to place our kelp all the way from the bottom to the top. That will make every single block here a water source now. Let's go all the way up with the kelp now. And then once you make it to the top, go ahead and break it all now. Go all the way down and break all the kelp. All right, now we're going to delete this dirt block, and we're going to put soul sand. So this is back at the bottom. Just delete that dirt block real quick, make it soul sand. And then at the level of the top sign, put a hole in the wall. And then there we go. We're going to go all the way to the top here. All right, from the top here, we're going to dig 3 blocks forward. So 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And then we're gonna break these bottom ones here. And we're gonna dig one more forward and place a sign right there. So in total, there should be 1, 2, 3 blocks at the top leading to the 4th, and the 4th is where our pit is going to be, where we actually drop the mobs. All right, so from this sign right here, we're going to make the pit where the zombies will actually drop, or skeletons, either or. I'm only going to make it 20 blocks deep from this area right here. So we're at 54, so we just got to go 54 minus 20 is 34, so we're going to go down to level 34 here. All right, there we go. We're at level 34. Now we're just going to dig one out here. We're going to clear out a 3x3 room. That way we have plenty of space down here. And then we're going to dig out right beside the farm tunnel right here. And we're going to place some torches in the corner here. That way we got lots of light. Next thing you're going to do is put down a double chest here and a hopper right here above the drop chamber here. And then the next thing we're going to need is some slabs. And I'm going to place the slabs, one here and one here. So now when the zombies drop down here and land on the hopper, you can kill them. And you will get their drops inside the chest, and you will get their XP because you'll be right beside them. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to build a tunnel over here, and we need to go towards the farm, and we need to turn off all the lights in the farm. All right, so as you guys can see, we're on top of the farm here, and now you need to turn off all the lights in the farm. This is mandatory, okay? 100% mandatory. Make sure it's dark. And then place a slab right on top of the spawner. Either or. If it's a skeleton or a zombie spawner, make sure you place that. And then we're going to go ahead and patch this up. And you don't need this area anymore. And like I said, just make sure you have lights in here or else you're going to get some spawns. And then I recommend you build a staircase or an elevator all the way up to surface. Now I'm going to turn it on hard mode, and we're going to see how these zombies start spawning. Now, I made it a little bit higher than usual because I found when zombies drop versus skeletons, I found the zombies would die on impact if you were level 23. So I decided to do only 20 levels of drop. So that way you don't actually, the zombie doesn't actually die instantly sometimes. Because I found on my guide series, I found they were actually dying off the drops. So I made it a little bit higher. If you guys think they're too OP, then you guys can always make it lower or higher, whatever you want. Now, I recommend you use an auto clicker with this farm. You can go ahead and set it to every 3 seconds if you want, and then we're going to turn the auto clicker on. I will link this auto clicker. It's called OP Auto Clicker 3.0. I will link it in the description if you guys want to get it. That way you can AFK at this farm. We're going to hit start, and now it should start auto clicking for us. All right, so as you guys can see, it's auto clicking for us, and it's going to slowly kill these. And I did mention you're going to want looting 3 as well. I recommend that. And then there you go, my dudes. This is how you set up your very own super easy XP farm using either a skeleton spawner or a zombie spawner. This one is really convenient, and you know, you could set up an enchantment room behind you or something. All right, my dudes, so that's how you build your super simple XP farm. It's really easy, honestly, using a zombie or skeleton spawner down in a dungeon. Super simple, pretty compact, and honestly, they generate and spawn in pretty fast, so it's not too bad. And it's a lot better than, you know, going and getting quartz all the time, because that's kind of what I used to do early game, so I really recommend this. All right, my dudes, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button on your way out, and also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit sub, because, my dudes, we're on the road to 40,000 subs, and I'd appreciate every single one of my dudes that smashes sub. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and peace out, my dudes.